Denny Boyd is here. Eddie Moore is here. Dan Harvell is here. He's going to be taking money. No, he's not running except out the door. Let me see here. The High Sheriff is here. Really? There ain't nothing in the honey bath. What are you doing going to honey bath? Did you hear that? He's going to honey bath.
Wait a minute. Is anybody in here from honey bath?
No, nobody here. That's why I said that.
Yes, I am. There you go.
Oh, he don't count. He ain't running for nothing, no how. No. In fact, since you gotta go, you're not gonna be able to consume anything and fellowship and all that.
I got lunch down there.
Well, why don't I let you go ahead and handle the microphone now?
You can do that.
Go right ahead. You want to talk to me?
How are you?
So, I'm temporary road for him.
I thought you were gonna sing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, thank you. If I could just take a moment for you. I am running again, and I appreciate everyone's support thank you. I appreciate everyone's support in the past and appreciate your support in the future. I'd just like to point out a few things. I know that a couple of the hot topics right now is the merger with AU, and I'm telling y'all, I've tried to get on, and Rick's good about getting us on the air and talk about those things, but sometimes just on the air you don't have enough time. So here's what I'm going to offer anyone, and as these other folks keep piling in, just pass on to them. If y'all want to get together as a group sometime, we can find a place to do it, and I'll be glad to sit down and answer other questions. And anybody else who wants to come, but we can just discuss why we are where we are with this. Sometimes we have to just deal with the hand we're given. Unfortunately, with the economy the way it is, sometimes over the years our buildings aren't maintained the way they need to be, and we have to go in the 911 center. It's got to be moved, and we've got to have a place to put this other thing. And we don't have another year to wait to build something, and so it'll all work out in the end. Campaign season started as of yesterday. So what I would suggest to you is when you hear information from folks, please check it out. Please check it out. I know that over the past year or so, my opponent is going to probably speak on our structure, and we do have a difference in structure than when I came into office and when I have now. When we came into office, the structure, rank structure, meaning captains, lieutenants, and all those, is about what the previous administration had. Now we are 3 years into my administration and we have grown, so therefore the structure has changed a little bit. One of the main things that's changed is at the jail. The jail used to have lieutenants in charge of 44 people. Now we've upgraded those positions to captains, because our uniform patrol folks, a lieutenant was managing 16 people, or 18 people, counting as 2 sergeants. So we've kind of become equitable with that, trying to make everything more logical in the way the whole department runs. But as usual, I'm here to answer any questions. Everybody probably has my phone number. If you don't, it's 844-5051. 844-5051. And I'll be glad to answer any questions. Like I said, sitting on the outside, a lot of times you don't see what some of the folks are doing and the reasons for some things happen. And I learned a long time ago from my daddy, but I also learned a long time ago from the first sheriff I ever worked for, which is Frank Powell. I walked in his office as an investigator to get some data together, and I put it down on the table, and I did it kind of hurriedly. And when he asked me about some break-ins and things like that in a particular area, and I kind of put it together hurriedly, because I thought he wanted it hurriedly, and I put it on his desk, and when he looked at it, he says, "I don't think this is exactly right." Because he'd already checked on it some, and so when he laid out to me what he knew, I said, "Well, I didn't look at it that deep, Sheriff." And I'll go back. When I did, he was right. So I usually research things that we do, research it very thorough, very logically, and try to come up with the best way to do things. So, like I said, anytime anybody wants to get together, be glad to discuss those other issues, and just y'all know where I am.
You ready?
And I thank you. And I appreciate you giving me this little time, because I do have another function to go to and to be someplace else. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. John Skipper. Thanks. Yeah. Throw it out the door. How are you? We got several other members here. There's an open seat in House District 11. And Craig Agnew is running. Paul decided he would not venture down the path anymore. So we're going to allow all those folks to have a few words. We allowed the sheriff to come on since he has a prior commitment down in Honeypath. And we'll allow all the folks that are in attendance today, candidates and incumbents, well, both candidates and incumbents will be able to share a few words. And of course, we will offer them the opportunity to mill around after our event today. We hope you enjoy the food. Everyone have a ticket. We're going to be giving away some stuff. You better get one over here at the front table as you entered in. Pick up a ticket there and a name tag and so forth, so everybody will know who everybody is. And we're going to be giving away some pretty nice stuff here. And you guys can go ahead and help yourselves. Sure. Then we will open it up when everybody has an opportunity to visit the bar. Dessert bar 2, East Perry. Yeah. Why we call it lunch with Rick. Rick ain't had his yet. But I'm working on it. Yeah, that cream over there, man. I mean, you know, opportunity knocks once, but temptation tears the door down.
That's what I should have done, put on my green morning.
Yeah.
And I have green.
Well,
You got green on. I got some.
that's nice.
My daughter. I would have been. Well, I'm a big dollar sign. My daughter finished me this morning.
I thought of you this morning. I heard on the radio that this community watch.
We got plenty of that.
Well, what I heard on the radio, the fella said he looked like he was doing something.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I'm sorry. He told me. Black boy. He gave me some visiting his father. Who knows? I thought he was. She first asked questions. I know. All you doing is
Look, you know what he does? You know what he does?
right. I'm running hot. Well, I got something on my internet. U.S. Seal Weapons Association. I just got